Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. My name is Nick and I'm a top author on TradingView with over 260k reputation points. And every day on this channel, I share a lot of free education and analysis. So make sure that you subscribe and I will see you on the charts for today's analysis. In today's video, I want to speak about Bitcoin. Now, why do I want to speak about Bitcoin? Because at the moment, we have incredibly interesting price action. So as usual, first, I will be covering the technical aspect, then we will go and see what we have from an on-chain perspective. So we will be looking at some on-chain data to see how Bitcoins are moving on and off exchanges. And by the end of the video, by using a combination of these two different types of analysis, we will try to understand where we have the highest probabilities for a potential move here on the pair. Now, starting from the monthly time frame, what can we see? Now, here on the monthly, we can see that in all this impulse to the upside, there is one candle not related to the move, which is exactly this red candle here. Now, in general, when you have an impulse, one candle not related, that candle is actually a strong structure level for the market. In this case, since we are approaching it from above, is quite strong support and demand, which we just tested, and we can expect the market to reject this area to the upside. So here on the monthly, everything seems quite bullish. Dropping down on the weekly, what do we have? Now here on the weekly time frame, what we can see is that in creating this move to the downside, the market has also printed this M pattern. So we have an M pattern, which is obviously a bullish pattern, after which you expect a rejection to the upside for the completion at the neckline, which at the same time, in creating the move to the downside, has wiped out billions of over-leveraged longs, billions of dollars of over-leveraged longs, which is a great thing because it gives the possibility for the market to reset before another rejection to the upside can start. In fact, we can see how at the moment we are creating this deceleration at this level. And if we look left, we can see how here on the weekly, this is actually a quite important level for this market, which was acting as perfect support here, broke to the downside, retested, perfect resistance. And now we are currently testing it as support since we are approaching it from above. And it's support also in the monthly with an M pattern on the weekly. So this looks very bullish for a potential rejection to the upside. Just a quick thing, make sure that you like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments below any suggestion for new videos. Dropping down on the daily time frame, what do we see now here on the daily? We can see in fact how we have just entered a horizontal accumulation phase. We can see how we have just established the lows of this range at this level and the high basically of this range at this level here. Now, until the market will remain trapped in between this support and resistance, obviously we will remain inside of this horizontal accumulation. But if we get a breakout above this level, the market could easily continue higher. Now, if we go and see what has been happening inside of this horizontal accumulation from an on-chain perspective, what we can see is that, let me zoom in. What we can see here is that the blue line, which is the amount of BTCs that are on exchanges, so basically the reserves, have been dropping consistently, touching a very low level at the moment around the 42, around the 2.2 million zone, which we can see here. So what is happening is that during this drop, more Bitcoins have been moved away from exchanges, meaning that all the selling pressure is actually getting absorbed. People are withdrawing their cryptos to possibly cold storage and taking them out of exchanges, meaning that we are definitely inside of an accumulation zone. The amount of supply is getting shrinked, meaning that we could easily get a supply shock, which would obviously trigger our rejection higher in a quite aggressive way. So the way in which we will be approaching this with students is as usual being reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily, those are the best time frames from a directional perspective. However, when it comes to confirmations and entries, the best time frames are the intraday time frames. Now, at the moment, inside of here, everything is still bearish from an intraday perspective. The 4-hour time frame is still bearish at the moment. However, we could get a shift of this situation. And if we will get a shift from a bearish to bullish market, we could be looking for a potential long with a good probability and good risk to reward at that point for the rejection to the upside that we were speaking about earlier, which definitely seems a possibility here for BTC USD. If you enjoyed the video, make sure that you smash that like button and comment below. It really does support the creation of more free analysis, education, and updates for all of you. You can also go and check out the mentorship program. The link is in the description. It's a very complete program. You first get all the rules of my rule-based strategies, then you get a new daily market breakdown every single day showing you how to apply these strategies in real-time market, and you also get all your questions answered every single day in the daily Q&A session. So it's a very complete program. I suggest that you go and check it out. The link is in the description, and I will see you in it.